These are the best recording settings for modern video cameras. I'm shooting on a Sony FX3. If you're on any modern Sony, you can pretty much copy these settings one for one. If you're on other camera systems, the principles are exactly the same. So, if you open your menu, the very first thing is file format. I always shoot in XAVCS 4K if I know the final video is just getting delivered to social media. Then, if you go into your movie settings, I'm shooting at 30 frames per second. That is more of a creative decision. You don't have to use 30 FPS. The most important settings are your recording settings. So I will always record in 140 megabits per second, 422 10-bit. I will never, ever, ever touch anything that says 420 8-bit. Do not do it. So what are bits? Bits are the amount of colors your camera records in. 8-bit records 13.7 million colors. 10-bit records 1 billion colors. So you gain 100 times more colors. 420 and 422, what is that? That is chroma subsampling. It's how accurate your colors are. So 420, if there's one pixel, it basically takes all the pixels around that one pixel and makes them all the same color. If you're shooting 422 and you take that same pixel, it's going to assign more individual values to each of the pixels, so your colors will be more accurate. The most noticeable place you'll see this is in gradients like the sky. If you're shooting in 420 8-bit, it's going to look like literal Minecraft blocks in the sky. It won't be a smooth, beautiful transition. It's horrible. What is the M? The M stands for megabits, and it's the amount of compression applied to your video. The higher this number, the more you can hypothetically recover in post-production. That being said, the higher this number, the bigger your video files are going to be. I find that the 140 megabits for 30 FPS is really, really good. It's just enough data where I can do quite a bit of color correction. It's not too much where it takes up a bunch of hard drive space. If you're doing a very special production or a very big shoot, I would highly recommend you bump this up even higher. If you want to make this number higher, you're going to go back and you're going to change your file format to XAVCSI 4K. Then you're going to open movie settings, and now you're going to see it's 2997, and the only option you have is 300 megabits per second, 422 10-bit. These files are if you're trying to do extreme color grading, or you really, really need the highest quality file. If your final delivery is going to be social media, or honestly even YouTube, this is pretty overkill unless you plan on doing hyper extensive editing and color grading. These are the settings I use. I shoot all of my videos in log, and these have had great results for me. I can do amazing color. I hope this helps. I love you guys so much. Hugs and kisses.